Alrighty, guys, so here we go. So you have notes, and you're just going to fill them out along with me. So awesome sauce. All right, so we're going to do our next topic that we have to hit is finding percent of a number. So there's two methods. All right, so the first method is to set up a ratio of what you know and what you don't know, and then just use your knowledge about equivalent fractions to fill in the blank that's missing. So here's our first example. Find 46% of 200. Now, what I know is that 46% is 46 over 100 as a fraction, right? Because percent's always out of 100. So that's the ratio that I know. Now, I want to know how much is 40%, 46% of 200. So this is kind of I have a jacket that's $200 and I'm getting 46% off the price of that jacket. Then I want to know how much money am I getting off? Like how much will I subtract off of that? So I'm trying to figure that out. So here we go. So in this box, now this box is on your notes. So this is where you're going to start writing with me. In this box, we're going to set up the ratio. So we're going to set up 46 over 100, because 46% out of 100 equals, now that's a fraction that represents percent. This is the fraction that, in our example here, that represents dollars. Like, how much will I get taken off of my jacket when, if I pay 100%, it's going to be 200. So that's how I knew to put 200 down here, is because 100% of the price is 200. Okay, so this is the part I don't know. Now I ask myself, hey, self, how do I make, I'm using my skills about making equivalent fractions. So this is 100. How did I make this 200? Well, I multiplied by 2. It's twice as big. So that means the numerator is going to be twice as big on this guy too. So 46 times 2, which is 92, right? 92. So I would get $92 off this jacket. Okay, so let's try another one. Hold on, as soon as I can get this tip forward. Okay, so here's some examples. These are on your on your notes. Sorry. Okay, so let's say that I had a sweatshirt and it was $50. And I'm getting 42% off because it's time for those sales, you know? It's sales time, baby. All right. So I set up the ratio of what I know. I always know that percent is out of 100. So I put 42 over 100. And then I'm trying to find 42% of 50. So how much, this is asking me, how much am I going to take off of this $50? Well, I don't know what the 42% is. But if I have to pay the whole thing, 100% of it, if it wasn't on sale, it'd be $50. So notice that 100% would be paying $50 in this case. So now I ask myself, how do I get 100 this time to be 50? What? Well, this time I divided by 2. So it's half as big. So that means the numerator is going to be half as big. So I'm going to divide it by 2. What? So I'd get $21 off of this jacket. All right. Now, what about over here? Okay. 84% off of 25. So let's say like this was like a pair of jeans or something. And I'm getting 84% off. This is awesome. That's a good sale, right? So I always know that 84 is out of 100. So my first fraction is 84 over 100. See why we had to know how to make percent into a fraction? Ha ha ha. All right, now over here, if I pay 100%, it'd be $25. Notice that 100% of the price is 25 if I had to pay all of it. So then what would this be? I don't know. So I asked myself, how did I get 100 to be 25? Well, you may say, Mrs. Dorman, I divided by 4. And I'd say, student, you are correct. You divided by 4. So 84 divided by 4, 4 goes into 8 twice, into 4 once. So that's 21. So I get 21 bucks off of this. I'd only pay $4 for this pair of jeans or whatever this was. Super duper. Okay. Now, let's do this guy. So 18% of 400. So I'm trying to find what is 18% of this. Okay. So let's say like this is like Xbox. I don't know. Don't laugh at me if that's not the cool one. If PlayStation is cooler, what is Xbox cooler? I don't know. I'm old. I don't know. I don't even care about video games. All right, because I'm not good at them. All right, so 18. The fraction I do know is 18 out of 100. And if I have to pay full price for the Xbox, then I would pay $400, right? So how much would I be taking off if it was on sale for 18% off? Well, I asked myself, how did I make the denominator 400 when it was 100? Well, that's times 4. So then I take and I multiply this guy by 4. Okay? So that'd be 72. So I'd take 72 bucks off the price of this Xbox. Okay? All right, so now what you're going to see is you're going to see 3 problems down below on the form where, well, on your notes, you see 3, like, you try, and there's 3 of them. Okay, so I want you to type in your answers. So under this video, there's a place for you to type in your answers. So do your work on the notes page that you're working on, and then put the answers below. Awesome sauce. All right, and then there's a video for method 2 that's below those questions. Okay? All right, so I'll see you guys in a minute when you're ready for method 2. Bye.